Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you so much for joining me once more. Let's deal with this music. There we go. How are you, people? Thank you so much for joining for this lovely mid-June stream. I know that I'm gonna get a lot of questions as to what do I think about them delaying again. I think it's not a big deal that a piece of content has been delayed for 2 weeks, right? At the same time, I really would wish that they would sort of get a grip on what's going on and how much time does it take for them to fix things or change monetization options. As I've mentioned, I think it was a month ago, I talked in a video that this has to stop. This is exactly what I meant. This not knowing what we're getting and when, and the communication in between Amazon and Smilegate as to when things are ready on the Smilegate side to come over before we release any statements. These are the things that I would like to change. Of course, on top of all of the other problems that we have with the RMT and the bots and stuff, which they're working on right now, right? Having that said, I don't think it's a big deal that content or Vicas has been delayed for another 2 weeks. I think it's okay. In the grand scheme of things, we won't even remember the fact that in June some content was delayed from the 15th to the 30th, right? But at the same time, maybe they shouldn't give any more of these memeable statements that it's mid-June or whenever. At the same time, I think it was funny that they did give these statements simply because now we have another meme going, and goddamn, do we love memes, right? But yeah, there we go. The servers are up. Perfect timing, huh? This week we're gonna hone a lot on top of doing a lot of content. I just wanted to have my statement at the beginning of the stream so that whenever people will ask towards the end of the stream, I can just tell them to go watch the beginning, the first 3 minutes. So yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about it. Some of you were saying that this delay had to do with the honing research buff. No, they actually mentioned specifically that it has to do with other things, monetization related. And quite frankly, in my previous stream, I don't remember when it was. I think it was either Monday. Yeah, I think Monday this week, right? I actually talked about these kinds of this particular thing, the monetization differences, because we discussed the Yozis jar, which is also supposed to come with Vicas release, the legendary skins, right? So someone was asking in my previous stream, and I actually made a note that I believe the first time they delayed from mid-June to whatever, today, the 22nd, I said that I think it's because they want to change the Yozis jar and how that works for us in the West, simply because I noticed from my video on the Yozis jar, where I explained everything to you, how it works and how it is in Korea, I've noticed a lot of negative criticism, right? Or not negative criticism, negative feedback, or just criticism in general surrounding the whole system. And I did say that I think the first time they delayed Vicas release is to change, or maybe because they're working on changing how the Yozis jar works. Now, again, I'm not sure that this is the case right now, but just yesterday they confirmed that the delay is because of some changes in the monetization systems that people were unhappy with. Maybe people are unhappy with other things that they want to change besides Yozis jar. something to do with real money or whatnot. I don't know. I don't really follow the forums in that sense on a daily basis to see what people are unhappy of, but that was my guess last streaming on Monday. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being here once more. I really appreciate you. If you have any questions, please tag me. We have a lot of content, let's say, to get through. So we're gonna start right away. Where are we starting with? Let's start with this guy right here. Yeah. Um, Hopefully the monetization stuff is then pushing to move away from the loot box for the legendary. Oh, well, there you go. See, I actually mentioned this on Monday in my stream when we were talking about it. So yeah, might be, but might not be. Do I think they are remaking Vika's cutscenes as well and covering the nudity? I don't think they're interested in covering all of the nudity in game. I think they were interested at the beginning in covering the nudity that exists, I don't know, so to speak, in front of your eyes, right? Like at face value. I think that was their issue, but I mean, just do Night Fox Yoho and just transform into one of the Night Foxes, right? The ladies, and then just zoom in to your boobs and see how much they cared about censoring things. We got a couple of feathers. What else did we get here for the login rewards? Let me just quickly adjust my cam. I believe that we're done with the talking. Perfect. We got a little bit more silver. We got some bundles of stuff, which is a bundle of consumables, which is pretty decent. This one is at the moment sort of whatever, and Power of the Sage bound 5 pieces, which always comes in handy, right? And a couple of luck items. Probably my least favorite login event ever, and I mean that they had so far, but again, no, it's just something temporary. The events have disappeared. The chicken event merchant has disappeared, so last week was the last week to exchange stuff for, which is okay. They mentioned that it's gonna disappear. They probably planned on releasing Vikas today, so I guess that's why they didn't have anything left. Nice. Oh god, I love reset days. Holy shit, do I love reset days. You can do so much. There's so much content to do, right? There's so much gold to earn also. You cannot hear me very well. You feel the level of my mic is low. No, the level of my mic is the same as in all of my other streams. Let me just quickly double check. Huh. Yeah, I believe the level of my mic is decent. Maybe we can turn it up a little bit. Maybe like this, okay? It's fine for me. Yeah, I turned it up by 1 decibel, I think. By 1 dB, I think this is... I think it's okay, yeah. Cool. Whew. First of all, let's start with the guild tokens, right? One of my first priorities, because goddamn, do I love the boss rush. Did we get any boss rush tickets on this character, on which I absolutely love doing the boss rush? Of course not. I'm gonna get 3 boss rush tickets on my fucking scrapper, right? But definitely not on this one. Jesus Christ. It happens the same also on my geared artillerist. I never get boss rush tickets. I get it on like my 3rd artillerist, which is, you know, has sort of a so-and-so build. But yeah. Nice. We also have I'm so excited to get another character, by the way, to 1370. I have a character that last week, or I guess even this week, was in tier 1. So we honed together on my previous stream. We honed that character to tier 2. Or did we hone together? Maybe we honed together. I don't remember. Anyway, so now he's in tier 2, and he purchased all of the materials from last week, and now this week he's going to basically get to 1370 as well. I would like this character of mine, this destroyer at 1370. I would also like during one of my streams this week to hone him to 1415. So that's going to be another thing that I'm focused on. So one destroyer from tier 2 to 1370, and this other destroyer from 1370 to 1415. Or maybe if I decide to go mad, because you know I'm getting salary also sometime this week or maybe next week. Maybe if I decide to deposit $100 also in Lost Ark, maybe we can get him a little bit further than that. But we're gonna have to see. Let's start with a couple of things that this guy can do. How are you guys? Sound is good. Thank you so much for confirming, by the way. Awesome. What are those white tickets? Those are tickets for Mari's lab. Where are they? These ones right here. The secret laboratory on Eternity Island. I never got the chance to do mine when I got them. They give silver, so it's a place that drops silver. If you are a little bit short on silver, you can also do that as an alternative. Yeah. But no, I don't pay to win, man. It's fine. It's all good. It's not a problem if once a month you deposit $20-50. I mean, at least in my opinion, yeah. I'm not gonna pay to win my way up to through Lost Ark. I'm not gonna bust myself through content or anything like that. Obviously not. But once in a while, if there's some attractive pack, there was a Punica a Punica pack that was very attractive at good value. The same reason why I purchased my Arc Pass, for example, is that I think valuable things, if there's something that's of very good value in the cash shop, should be capped on. If you wish so, you can either do it with gold or with real money. I don't deposit real money on a daily or a weekly basis, but I have nothing against real money in games. My mission is not to have deposited zero real money. That's not something that I feel has to be done. Otherwise, something bad is going to happen. Oh, nice! An entrance ticket to the boss rush. Perfect. Absolutely glorious. Just my headphones. Need to listen how badass my destroyer sounds. I'm 1480 and they still haven't released Vicas. Do I think you should be pushing your ults? Of course. Ults are very valuable in Lost Ark. At 1480, you're also ready for the next content, right? The Kokusei. So I see no reason for you to push further than that. Quite frankly, I see no reason for you to have pushed further than... I apologize. Further than 1460, but no. Generally speaking, the sooner you create your ults and the sooner you make the bed for yourself in Lost Ark the proper way, the sooner you're gonna start having a great time on a weekly basis. That's why I am also right now focused on my ults, simply because I feel it's a good time for me to do that. Because the future of the game is sort of based on farming Argos, farming the gold, on a weekly basis, and also farming the Legion raids on a couple of characters if you have entries to them. Valtan normal mode is going to become eventually the new Argos, right? So many people will be able to do it, many ults will be there, so that's a content that's always going to be spammable, right? The Valtan normal mode. And I feel that it gives you great value to eventually be there with your ults, because you know, the game at one point doesn't start giving you more gold for the things that you normally do. It does give you more gold because you progress through item levels and you can do different Legion raids on a weekly basis, but at the same time it also gets a little bit more expensive to hone your main if you want to keep honing, right, on the main character. So even though having ults gets to be a little bit easier in the future, simply because the materials are still gonna sort of cost the same, and you're still gonna need sort of the same amount of them, probably even fewer in the distant future, because you're gonna have better rates for tier 3, you're gonna have the housing research for 1370, so you know, it's gonna get easier to create ults in the future. But they give you a lot of value, regardless, even if you start now. $14.75 Chaos Dungeon. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. I know that there's the new materials, but I still don't think it's worth it. Too much honing at the moment. Hey, this was the boss, huh? We didn't awaken for this one. Unlucky with the gates. I always get lucky with the gates when I overdo Chaos Dungeons. Like in my normal runs, I normally never get one, but yeah, it's a great time to get your ults to 1370. I mean, all your ults should be at 1370 right now if you're that kind of a Lost Ark player that, you know, really cares about the game, and you think you wanna really play Lost Ark, then you should not have any ults under 1370 at the moment. Myself, I'm very excited for this week. This is going to be a big week for me in terms of honing, simply because I'm gonna my goal is to get my last character to 1370, my last ult, and then after that my goal is to get this destroyer to a high item level, well, high item level, Legion raid entry item level, so that I can begin my journey into farming Legion raids on a weekly basis on 2 different characters. And with that, of course, everything else that comes along. The Chaos Dungeons, I'm hoping to get 1445 for the 1445 Chaos Dungeon, and also for the normal mode of Vikas. The goal would be, because I already have one character at 1445, so I can do Valtan hard mode and Vikas normal mode, which is basically all of the content that we sort of have right now. So I'm very happy with that character, but I want another one to do exactly the same thing, Valtan and Vikas. If I could manage this week to get myself 2 characters Vikas ready, even if Vikas normal mode, then that would be a big deal for me to do that. One of my goals was actually to reach 2 characters at Legion raid level as early as possible, and without, you know, thousands of euros spent. So I really played a lot for it, and I put a lot aside. Battery low? What? Why didn't you guys tell me sooner? Yeah, I'm sorry for that. You did? Okay, I didn't follow chat. I was just rambling about battery low. Yeah, okay, shit. You told me a long time ago. Battery warning on stream. Plug laptop. Yeah, fuck. Cypher bot confirmed. Holy cow, you told me such a long time ago. Okay, sorry. My bad. We plugged it in right now. It managed to die before I took notice of it. Look, someone in game is whispering me that they did. Holy shit. Alright, it's all good now. Yeah? Yeah. We have the alerts. And we have the chat. And we also have had a mouse cursor, but it's gone now. Awesome. We can finally resume playing. Oh god. Alright. So, where was I? Is it worth coming back? Well, of course it's worth coming back. It was worth not leaving in the first place. Come on, guys. You already left the game. It's been like 4 months. Why 1370 and not 1385? Well, why 1385 and not 1400? Why 1400 and not 1415? The same logic. Simply because the more you want to hone, the more materials you spend. And it's for no particular gain, just because you can do Argos P2. Yeah, you get more gold, but there's a couple of other things that come into play when the higher your item level gets, right? Did you see that interview with Gold River saying that our version sucks? No, I did not see such an interview. But what you can do is you can come to my Discord, look right here in the Lost Ark General room, and you can give me that link to that interview so I can watch it also. I don't think that's a thing, but yeah, please feel free. You told me to remind you about the labyrinth. Yeah, the labyrinth. Yeah, Tibor has apparently some sort of a super cool labyrinth in his stronghold, right? That he really wants me to go through. Yeah, maybe I should. When I swap characters, yeah. Apparently, it takes 15 minutes for someone to complete the labyrinth. Probably for me, somewhere around 30. Is it better to go from 1430 to 1445 with main, or from 1370 to 1400 with alt? Okay, so based on exactly what you told me, I would go to 1445 on my main. Yeah. If these are your two choices. Simply because I will be able to do Valtan hard mode if I find a pre-made for it, and if I'm invested enough in game, which gives me more gold. And also very important, probably even more important than Valtan hard mode, is the fact that at 1445 I'll be able to do the very easy casual chaos dungeons that give me relic accessories. Hey, look, a Romanian guy on Hope Island doing the same goddamn dailies. Yeah. So someone was asking about the 1385, why 1370 is the sweet spot and not 1385. Because a couple of other things come into play. Not only you do P2 for, of course, for a little bit more gold, but also, you know, P2 is just a little bit more complicated than P1, right? There's more groups doing P1 at the moment than there are groups doing P2. If you're a support at 1385, then of course you might be able to even do Argos P3. So if you play a support class like a Bard or a Paladin, then the situation or the answer to the question might change. But also not to mention that you need to hone a little bit longer, right? That's why. I main artillerist because of Saivo. Oh god, what did I do to you? 1380 to 1370 to 1385 is cheap, and you get a better Chaos dungeon, insignificant, and you get Argos P2. Well, yeah, I mean, it's also cheap from 1385 to 1400, right? And then at 1400 you get Argos P3. You know, think about that. Anyway, the more you hone, it's also about convenience of finding the parties and going through them. How much time does it take to do just an Argos P1, which is 7 minutes, compared to an Argos P2, which, I don't know, is 15 maybe. Yeah, that's my opinion. There's a lot of other things. So excited for Arcana. Oh god. You and one other guy. Are we lucky today to finish your map completion? No, we're not. We got another tuna. Weekly quests. Let's do... Which one do we do? We do the Guardian raid, of course. We do the boss rush. This boss rush. Yeah, I guess this Chaos dungeon we'll also have to do. Let's join this group, huh? Maybe we get accepted. Nope. Not this time. This one. Is it because of my engraving setup? I just finished Chaos Dungeon. Of course, I'm not gonna... Oops. I'm not gonna play Preemptive Strike in Chaos, in Guardian Raids, but maybe that's why I got rejected. Level 4 tripods are so rare in 1445. Yeah, everything is rare. Everything is rare. Like really, even good relic accessories are very rare. But still, it's a chance, right? He's there. Okay, we don't have any pots on my bar again. Holy cow. So we need to focus a little bit here. Nice. Someone was there with the counter. Very good job. That awakening from the sorceress. Ouch. Must have hurt. Didn't catch him on the way out. I made the level 10 gem yesterday. Holy shit. That's pretty sweet. Good job. Try to get perfect swing on it. Spend 5 million silver. Should I sell it as is or keep trying? I mean, come on, you spent so much, dude. Level 10 gem, perfect string. One skill build for destroyer, right? That's all we need. Just a perfect string. I think you should keep trying. Yeah, these gems are gonna cost us a lot of silver. That's why people who have, let's say right now, maybe 20, 30, 40 million silver, eventually that's gonna go away so fast. Um, I played poorly there, like really poorly. I'm not gonna go back to base. Paladin Awakening on top of my hypergravity. That's pretty sweet. It's like shields for ages, huh? That gem is like 200,000 gold. People pay other people to roll gems for them. Yeah, sure, that's a thing, yeah. That is a real thing. But, you know, again, you're gonna give your level 10 gem to someone with a lot of silver. Essentially, that guy selling you his silver, right? But he has your level 10 gem. What are you gonna do? What if he just disappears, right? Sort of like a gem bossing system, right? Everything can be purchased in Lost Ark. They sell the silver cheaper than you can buy it for gold, of course, right? So they make a little bit of your gold, and for you it's cheaper than just buying silver boxes with gold. Perks of being a destroyer, yeah. No mechanics needed. Lovely. Do I stream as a full-time job? Is that the goal? That is the goal, but I don't stream as a full-time job. The past couple of weeks, the past 2 weeks, I've been live 3-4 times a week. But my streams are generally a little bit shorter than they should be. I stream somewhere around 3 to 4 hours. Should be somewhere around 5 to 6. But yeah, that would be the goal, because I absolutely love being live. I can play while having a nice conversation with you, talking, maybe answering some questions. Oh, my bad. Ah, the people left. Fuck. Was it because of me? I apologize. I forgot to loot. Can you show me your destroyer engravings? Yeah, for sure. Only North America is down. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. I'm not sure. Maybe they have different maintenance timings, but I don't think so. Where I have to place my wish on your Discord for a video request. What's a video request? I have no idea what that is. But look here, see in the general chat, if you guys have any article that you want me to read, or there was some person saying that Lost Ark's game director Gold River said that our version sucks. I would really like to have that that video or whatever, that post from him, because I don't believe it. That's why. Oh, my destroyer engravings. I'm sorry. Here you go. This is one of my builds, the gravity training build, right? And I have another build with the rage hammer, where I use. I cannot show it to you right now. Why are we not using a flare? Where I'm gonna show it to you when I exit. Okay. So I have the rage hammer. I have the gravity training, again for legendary content, of course. And I also have a mobbing build for destroyer. I think because I really enjoy over farming chaos dungeons, so I do that every week excessively, or as much as I have time, of course. So I have a mobbing build for him as well. I think a mobbing build on destroyer is very nice to have. It's a class that goes very well with to have a mobbing build, and with preemptive strike, for example, like this bot build that you see around, goes very well. We're not gonna let this paladin get MVP anymore, right? We're gonna get MVP ourselves. Perfect swing during a moment. Not really. It was a meme translation. Right, okay. I like memes also, not a problem. So I would like to see the memes that were made from the game director saying our version sucks. That's funny. Almost played poorly there. Luckily we didn't. Oh no! Come back! Ah! Although just half a second too early. Fuck. That was my fault. That was my fault for what's happening. That was my fault for not participating to the parts destruction phase, because I was in hypergravity. One of the downsides of playing this engraving, this class engraving, the hypergravity, even though it does more damage than the rage hammer, in theory, on a stationary target, for example, um, you lose some things. Like, for example, the ability to participate to stagger phases or whatnot, because you're in that thing and you don't really want to exit, because otherwise it's just wasted. No! Yeah. And also there's other problems with it. The fact that you always need to be at the head of the boss, and the build is slow, stationary. You need to stay there in hypergravity very often because that's the bulk of your damage. So in Legion raid fights or whatnot, you can imagine, not really gonna happen the way you want it to happen. Not to speak of the fact that your class synergy is most of the times not there, simply because you have your specific build, your design, that you need to stay again in hypergravity, and so there's a lot of problems with this build. But in terms of damage, gravity training on Destroyer does as much damage with 4 engravings as Rage Hammer with 5. That's basically the difference. So it's a lot of damage, but you cannot really play it properly. That's why nobody plays it. And no, it doesn't necessarily matter your skill level. That if you're more skilled of a player, you can play Destroyer with gravity training. No, that's not the case. We're talking about Legion raids here, right? We might get clipped by the last tornado because we pressed hypergravity a bit too soon. Yeah, there you go. Last 2 tornadoes, actually. But we have a paladin in the group, so it doesn't matter even like that. We had one member turned into a fox, so that's why we didn't make that destruction phase. Yeah, this was a nice group. I like this group. You probably heard this question a lot, but will you go to Twitch at some point? I'm thinking about Twitch also. I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Good night. Hey, thank you for joining me at the end of your day. I really appreciate you guys that are from North America. Paladin got again. Fuck. I guess the DPS was sort of equal if the Paladin still got it. No login rewards. There are login rewards, yeah. Nothing special in terms of login rewards, but there are some. Here you go. These are the login rewards. We have feathers. We have chests of silver, battle item chests, creation fragments, and 5 power of the sages. For the 3rd day, you also get 3 boxes of luck items. Yeah, so nothing special in that sense. Cool. God damn, there's so much to do. There is so much to do. I'm so happy. Is our gear broken? Yes. Now. Both chill runs. 1373, 1413. Yeah, we can go this. Maybe, maybe not. I guess more they invited me. Fine. This is all we got for 1 week. Yeah, this is all we got. Yeah. How are you online? Mine still says in maintenance. I don't know. I've heard that North American servers might have an issue. So much to do and the labyrinth is still waiting. Yeah, well, I mean, it's gonna have to wait. There's so much to do in Lost Ark, and I'm so excited to do the weekly content. I cannot even tell you. I'm so excited for this week in general because I might actually get my destroyer to Valtan level as well, which is really, really hype. Good luck with this. One mob left, one mob right. Oh god. Next week we get summer event Hopium. Yeah, maybe. Maybe next week we also get in the cash shop the Punica box, right? That was there. Some people bought it and then they removed it. That's another hype thing. Next week Vicas. That's what they said. That's another third hype thing, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Are you enjoying the new login rewards? No, not really. I think they're the worst login rewards we've had so far. But at the same time, I don't think that every login reward should be something exceptional. Some login rewards are just some login rewards, right? Should there have been a compensation for them promising mid-June and not delivering? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I believe that if they would have done that in Korea, like promise something and not be able to deliver it, I believe that they would have had a compensation. But again, I don't feel like I absolutely need a compensation for what happened. I think the fact that content is a couple of weeks delayed is not really a big deal. And that's not because I have low standards or because I want to kiss the game's ass. It's just simply not a big deal. Again, I don't have pots on my bar. I really need to add these pots. Fuck. Would you mind showing the login rewards? Of course, buddy. Here you go. Here they are. Some feathers, some chests of silver, 3 chests of 100k silver, battle items, creation fragments, 5 power of the sages, which is pretty nice, and also luck items for day 3. They suck? Yeah, they suck. Yeah, these rewards suck. Those are the feathers from all of the chickens we killed. That's a good one. That's a nice one. I like that. I like that. That's nice. Okay, there's two people that Reno here. Yikes. Maybe we actually have to do the mechanics. I have one pot. I'm just gonna add this one pot. Do I recommend making alts on different servers for gold gain and transfer to main server? Gold from Muna's tasks and raids. Yeah, I think alts on. I think alts on another server is a thing, but I believe that you should only have alts on another server when you already have 6 characters that you actively play on your main server, right? Because you have a limit of 6 gold acquisitions per week from things, and I think it's much easier to have alts on one server than to have them on different servers. So that's my logic here. But yeah, it's a thing, and it's not only Unas and raids. It's also life skills. Life energy is different from one server to the other. So you can easily just have alts there and gather once in 2 days, make 1.5 to 2,000 gold, doing that per 2 days. I mean, so it's a decent gold income. But like, you know, should you do it? Again, after you have 6 on the main server. Nice. How is this possible? How do you transfer gold in between servers? Well, if you play on the same region, of course, like EU Central, NA West, just different servers, then the auction house is shared across all of these servers. So what you see now on the marketplace is something that people from all the servers in your region add for sale. So because of this, this is how you can share it. The alt that you create on another server buys an item that your main character or one of your characters from the original server places for sale. And it's very easy to place items such as ability stones, for example. You place like a really shitty ability stone, I know, mana recovery plus something else. And then you can easily find it on the auction house because you place it for a very high price also. Nobody would place one of these ability stones for 10, 20, 30,000 gold, right? So you know it's yours, you're gonna buy it and you're gonna get the gold. Minus the 5% tax, of course, so there is something that you lose. But it's very nice because it's another great source of gold period, especially now with the welcome challenge, right? Welcome challenge resets on the other server, so you getting to tier 3 on one character there is very doable, very possible. Yeah, with the welcome challenge, with the fact that you have all of the islands again available. So yeah, plus the events like the Super Express, right? Because that's per roster. Of course it's legit. Why wouldn't it be legit? Yeah. I mean, is it morally accepted? I would say yes, but maybe the answer to that is no. But is it legitimate? Are you doing something against the TOS? No, it's just it's just how it is. It's available there. It's an option. And it's not like you're exploiting some sort of thing. It's still a lot of work, right? To get those characters up, to get them to tier 3, which is the place where you can make some gold, right? Because it's not gonna be okay if you just have tier 1 characters, unless you just want to do dailies and gather. Then I think it's okay to have even tier 1 characters. But if you want to do anything else for gold, such as like the person was saying, raids or anything like that, then yeah. And again, it requires you to start all the way from the beginning. Please! This is why you have to have pots on your bar. Fuck. I wasn't able to accept Super Express on another server. Really? I haven't tried myself because I'm not at that stage yet. Maybe it's not gonna work. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been helpful, but maybe it's not gonna work. Super Express is only on different regions. Well, there you go. Yeah. Alright, gotcha. Hey! I was still MVP. Even though I died. That's fine. It's okay. Even just with the welcome challenge and with the islands, these are plenty of materials and shards and everything, plus your current knowledge of the game, plenty of them to you know, get yourself to tier 3. Right. Plus you can do some sneakies. With I don't know, with some items you can just trade them from your main to your alt there at a high price, but then you're gonna get the gold pack. So what am I doing? I'm ready. I'm all good. It's not me. I don't buy the chest. No, I don't buy the chest from Abyssal Dungeons. Yeah. It's not really a sneaky. I'm ready. Maybe just to type here. Ah, I'm the lead. Okay, I'm the lead. Okay, sorry. Sorry. My bad. I didn't notice. Thank you, guys. How much is the fish? Are you talking about that that song from Scooter? How much is the fish? Or do you actually mean the fish after the bots have been banned, hoping to raise in price so you can make a fortune from the cheap fish you've purchased after they've botted it. I have a Super Express event on EU West and EU Central. Yeah, different regions work apparently. Fishes went to the moon. Yeah, the fish the fish prices have increased indeed. What I'm also going to do today is I'm going to buy honing materials because today honing materials are cheap. If you just stay and camp the auction house, you can find cheaper honing materials by 1 gold. Right, generally people place them and very many people buy them. So it's 1 gold cheaper than the original price, which is nice. And I will need honing materials to hone my characters this week, so yeah. First I need to make some gold. We need to finish these gold cooldowns as a priority, and then after that we're gonna camp the auction house. How much is the fish on EU Central? Where is my trader? Fishing rewards. Oops, foraging, fishing. This is the price of fish. It's 22 at the moment. Unfortunately, I'm not tracking it, so I don't know how much was it in the past. Look, it got cheaper. It rose from 17.5 to 21 to 24, and now it went cheaper again today. It's at 21.7. We still have some bots. There's still some bots. 75 gold on South American servers. Yeah, the servers have big differences in between them, like huge on the marketplace. The prices are very different. So yeah. Yeah, if your fish in North America was so cheaper than on the European side of things, then you can assume that you just had more bots. More bots farming the fish, more competition on the fish means prices are lower. We already knew that. We don't YOLO this, or people, we do mechanics so that we wouldn't get one shot at the moment, at one point after 4 hits. I don't know. I thought we YOLO it. That Bard Awakening skill was just genius. Absolutely genius. Good job. Nice. Do I think Lost Ark will be banned in Europe? I sure hope not. I sure hope not. What if the monetization changes that Amazon was talking about yesterday was EU servers up already? Yeah, EU servers are up. What if these monetization changes that are taking more time that Amazon was talking about are changes because of these EU laws that are trying to be pushed in many other countries with the loot boxes? So it's not going to be just Belgium and Netherlands. It's going to be other countries as well. Because ooh, did he catch it? Did the Soul Fist Awakening catch the boss? I don't know. But I don't think they're taking any measures right now when the laws are not there yet. Right. Might be because of yours SGR, like I mentioned. And I'm not sure that Lost Ark is going to change their business model just for EU or for the other 20 countries in EU which will adopt these laws. So I have low expectations there. Okay, we also can do Argos, right? Should we first hone to 1400 and do Argos P3? Or should we just do Argos P1 for the fast gold and just deal with it? So we have 6. Where is 6? Holy shit! Ah, this guy didn't make it! Was there a 6 there? I'm sorry, I might have taken someone's spot, but I didn't see a 6 there. I didn't see a 6 there. I do apologize if I killed. I'm gonna say sorry. What is it now? 8? Yeah. Hey, Jules, thank you so much, buddy, for the membership. I appreciate you. Awakening for the last bar. Easy. Yep. Does a tripod that increases all party members' damage increases my damage solo? Yes. It's your party synergy, but it's also your damage that is being increased. Yes. Ooh. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Yeah, we're gonna pass it to these people, right? We're gonna let them roll for it. Someone's gonna make a nice amount of gold, but it's fine. Nice. I guess these people maybe didn't have that much gold because, you know, you could have went to 5k with it and still made a nice profit. But yeah, good job, buddies. Good job, guys. Thank you for the runs. What should I do in between 1350, 1370 to speed the process up? Not much besides the obvious. Personally, I would buy some honing mats from the auction house if I have leftover gold. But besides the things that you already know, like stuff for honor deep stones or your chaos dungeons or you know, these kinds of things, dailies, weeklies, boss rushes, all of this good stuff. Yeah, not many choices. If you get to 1370, you can South Vern story you can do in between this if you haven't done your South Vern, and also there's a dungeon here that you can get materials to hone starting with 1370. Right, speaking of which, might as well just go there as well. Where are we? This one. How can I get life shards fast? The only way to get life shards fast is to, well, obviously you already know this, buying them from the auction house, but there is also there are also tier 2 chaos gates, right? So tier 2 chaos gates in Phaeton, which, speaking of which, by the way, I actually have to do this, but I can do it a bit later. So I am currently gearing up a character through tier 2, tier 1 and then tier 2. So whenever I raise an alt myself, simply because I don't want to pay a lot of gold for it, I do these chaos gates, and I get, from these chaos gates, I get a guaranteed map drop. which are these right here, these maps that you can go ahead and open up with other people and get these life shard pouches. Now this is just my last week's harvest for the tier 2 maps, right? The little chaos gates I was able to do, and also I combined a couple of blue maps into purples. Sometimes they fail, sometimes they succeed. So I got this amount. This week after the reset, I'm gonna farm more chaos shards, and I'm gonna go to the merchant and buy the box with tier 2 maps and get more of these. Not only they're great for your alts, but they're also great to sell if you just don't want to have alts, or if you're already done with them. So this is a great income of life shards for you right here. Yeah, from the maps. And you should do tier 2 chaos gates, because even though they give you a little bit less chaos shards as a reward, they give you that one guaranteed tier 2 map, which can be even legendary, so you can get a lot of these shards. I like to put aside, I also like to over farm chaos dungeons on my characters. It's a content I enjoy. So if you over farm chaos dungeons, you can go to the chaos dungeon merchant next to the entrance of any chaos dungeon and buy yourself 5 purple pouches on a weekly basis. Last week, we're gonna get to my tier 2 character in a moment. Last week I have purchased my purple shards from the extra chaos dungeon runs. Today was a reset, I purchased them again. Again, I go to the pirate merchant on the sea, I purchase with pirate coins the chaos shards. I go to my guild merchant, I buy with guild tokens the life shards, sorry. So yeah. And this is another place, by the way, for those of you who were wondering. This is a place that helps you with a little bit of honing materials, but you need to be item level 1370. There was a person asking in between 1350 and 1370. You need to be 1370 in order to buy these materials. And then also 1415, it helps you with a little bit more. Yeah. I have a lot of tickets. I just didn't really get the chance to. Someone was asking about my builds. I just really didn't get the chance to farm the dungeon yet, but I will have to farm it this week. Someone was asking about my builds. So I have this mobbing build, which is fantastic on the destroyer. I have Spirit Absorption, Preemptive, Curse Doll, Contender, and Rage Hammer. This is just absolutely glorious to farm chaos dungeons with. So fast, so easy, and so pleasant. Then I have the Rage Hammer build again for legend at a legendary grade stage right now. This is my Rage Hammer setup, and also there is the Gravity Training build, which I absolutely love to play, especially because I mostly do things solo. Thank you so much for becoming a member, by the way. Ihtizar, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, buddy. Very nice. Welcome to the member army. The army of 100. I think I have a little bit over 100 members now, maybe 110, something like that. So thank you so much to all of you who are supporting me here on YouTube. And then there's the Gravity Training build, which these are my engravings. Yeah, very nice build to play. This is based on specialization. It's specialization and crit. The Rage Hammer is crit primarily, and then I took a little bit of swiftness as a secondary, even though the Rage Hammer should be crit primarily, a little bit of specialization, and also a little bit of swiftness to just make everything flow together. Yeah, I don't even remember what I have on my mobbing build as a stat. There you go, swiftness and crit in a sort of a 50-50 split. If it wouldn't be for my pet, which gives me crit, then it would be a 50-50 thing. My playtime is really limited. I have Zerker main 1410, Paladin at 1370, and Sorcerers at 1340. Should I prioritize getting Zerker, Valtan ready first, or both alts at 1370? Valtan Zerker. Yeah. Valtan Zerker. Limited playtime, just enjoy a bit more content, right? You have limited playtime anyway. Where are you exactly supposed to get by playing one main and two alts? You know what I'm saying? It's nice of you, good job, you got the point right, but I would rather have you do a little bit more content, especially Valtan content, which is very enjoyable and very nice, your first Legion raid, right? Maybe even something that will challenge you, as opposed to you having your sorcerers also at 1370 and keep doing the same shit on a weekly basis, right? I'm calling it shit even though I don't feel that it's shit. I absolutely love all of the content I do with my alts, right? Uh, but for some people, it might seem that you know, getting another ult so I can keep farming P1 Argos and hard mode Orejas and stuff like that might not be cool to do in a game. So, yeah. This preemptive strike is just glorious. Highly recommend preemptive strike, okay? For your mobbing build. Even just to add like on top of your current engravings, you don't have to have like a perfect engraving setup, right? But just to add on top of whatever you're playing, just to add a preemptive strike there, you're gonna feel a massive difference for your Chaos Dungeons in terms of fun even, if not something else, right? Doesn't work on all of the classes. Classes that have skills that are sort of like dots, like damage over time. It's not damage over time in Lost Ark, right? But it's like these skills with short intervals that just tickle the opponents. Those classes do not work with preemptive strike very well. Like, for example, an artillerist even. It has a couple of big hitting one-shot or two-shot skills, but everything else that you use in a Chaos Dungeon as an artillerist, the gravity well, the I don't know, plasma field or the flamethrower or the turret, it's little tickling damage. So that's what I mean by that. That preemptive strike doesn't work there, but it works very well on classes that have one tap sort of skills, like a destroyer, like a berserker, right? A scrapper. Right, so we finished another weeks of this entry tickets. I actually have to do them because I have quite many stacked up here. 9 entries. I really have to do them. Any good loot? I really need to set up my tripods also on this class. I haven't gotten the chance to do that. Nope, nope. No. 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 Nothing from Orejas. Dismantle the epic also. Did we do our dailies for today? Yes, I think we did. Yeah. All right. Perfect. Any of you wants to do a boss rush? I have a boss rush. We can do it like a weekly, like a viewer kind of thing. I know some of you wanted in previous streams. I'm gonna create a run for the boss rush. I play a scrapper. It's very fun. Very nice. Supercharge level 3 made a big change for my destroyer. Supercharge is a great engraving to have on destroyer because it makes everything flow faster. You have 4 or 3 charging skills on destroyer, so because of that, having them charge much faster so you can get them out in the limited time that you have available, it makes it a great engraving, right? Is it a great engraving for more damage? No, compared to others, of course. But in a Rage Hammer build, which is based on, you know, the ability to play this class in fast-paced content even, then Supercharge is absolutely mandatory. I'm gonna create a group for a boss rush if any of you wants to join up for the weekly quest. I got 1 ticket from the Chaos Dungeon, so that's pretty nice. XXX1. There you We need big juicers in this group, okay? I said boss rush. I did say boss rush. Yeah, what's it called? Boss rush? Yeah, it's boss rush. Thank you so much, guys, for applying. I really appreciate it. We're gonna invite the top 3 people. Thank you so much, and I apologize. Not enough spots in Lost Ark. This is one thing that this game does to you. Makes you forget all of your friends. Just got a bit hot in here. Wanted to open the window. Hey, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Thank you so much for watching also, by the way. Very nice of you. And if you enjoy the stream, please click the like button. Yeah. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm bleeding subs as people are leaving Lost Ark right now. I'm actually going down the slide as opposed to keep going upwards, which is perfectly normal, by the way. It's not unnatural, but just saying, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider sharing me to your friends. Okay, so I haven't managed to get a single skill off during this run. It's sort of like a carry, like a boss rush carry, AFK carry, right? Yeah, that's why I need supercharge, because with supercharge maybe I would have been able to get one skill. I need to pre-charge. Didn't manage. Okay, next time. Okay, this time we're gonna pre-charge, okay? We're gonna pre-charge our skills. There we go. No gravity cores needed in order to hit. Just pre-charge. NA West is up. Good job, guys. Maybe I should just stay here. Okay, I'm gonna stay here, and the other guys can split in between middle and southwest. Yeah. Nice. My first perfect swing is out. Nice. Where am I from? I currently live in Estonia, and I am Romanian. The Deadeye is giga juiced. Okay. Alright. Let's take a look. Ah, there we go. Hey, still just a plus 20 weapon, so I guess he didn't get his I guess he's one of those people who's waiting for Vikas eagerly, so he can get his weapon. Happy to see a Romanian brother doing well. Hey, thank you so much. Nice. Nice weekly also. Thank you very much. Hey, look at Ares. My man. Tallinn area. My ex is from there. Yeah, everyone in Estonia lives in the Tallinn area. It's too small of a country, right? Awesome. Oops. Ongoing quests. We don't yet have enough for the first bag. We haven't done any dailies, really. What am I doing? Hey, do I have enough chaos shards? 320. Yeah, I think that's good. We're slowly getting there, right? We're slowly getting there. An Argos P1, right? That's what was missing the other way. Thoughts on disrespect engraving? No, no. I even tried it in Chaos Dungeons, and it's just I don't see the value. I'm sorry. The HP threshold is too low. P1 Ultron. Or do we wait to get... We wait. Okay, we wait with Argos because I am going to absolutely get this character to at least 1400 this week. So it's a shame for me to start doing Argos now when Argos is a content that I can get more gold from if we hone. So we are going to hone, not today. We're going to hold our horses. We have plenty of other characters to actually... hey, we can do more... we can attempt... to get more tickets, right, for the boss rush, which would be pretty nice. Is the population growing after the ban wave? Well, compared to the time when I made the video, where the peak was 260, 270,000, right now we have peaked also at 300k. So I'm not sure if right after the ban wave or if it's just a couple of days later, people are, you know, launching Lost Ark compared to the day when I made the video, which was on a Monday. But yesterday when I looked, it was peaked at it was peaking at 300k. Let's take a look. You cannot take this number right here. Yeah, you cannot take this number right here. I'm a little bit worried with the peaks and lows, right? The highs and the lows should be, let's say, the highs should be double as the lows. But right now in our situation, it's not. On my Monday's video, when I talked about the big bot ban, 600,000 accounts, 600,000 players compared to last week were banned. I forgot to mention the highs and the lows, but I did mention that I believe that there's another 60 to 80,000 more bot accounts left over. I believe that if we are peaking at 280, we should be, the low point should be somewhere at around 140, 150. But our low point is at 216. But if we deduct another 60,000 from 216, that's 160,000 at the low point, right? So I think that my assumption there with 60, 70,000 more bots was right on the money. And I didn't even look at the highs and lows. But the highs and lows are still not looking normal. Yeah, if that's what you mean. Yeah, but we're getting there, right? 600,000 bots less and some real players, because they did mention that there might be some real players affected by this. Where's my honing materials? We always buy these. Where are we? These ones also. It doesn't bring a lot of value to buy these particular stones. However, if you have leftover shards from the guild, then, and if you're in a honing session, then, you know, absolutely buy them. I have only 160. I need 830. All right, well, we're gonna get them later this week. It's perfectly fine. Plus, I need shards on my destroyer if I want to get to 1445. That's a lot of shards consumed. I also need these chests. We're gonna get them a little bit later, okay? Right, that's perfect. Cool. One character almost done in that sense. This one has a lot of energy. Yeah, let's go this one. Yeah, let's do this one. This is a good character to do. Can you see my destroyer gear? Yeah, my destroyer has a preordained diligence set that he's working on. I have had him for just a few weeks, maybe 3 resets, so I wasn't able to get a full set yet. Or do I have a full set? I don't remember. Anyway, Argos legendary sort of thing. Yeah, nothing special. He's 1370. I don't know. It's about 20% drop in between highs and lows. Yeah, and it should be somewhere around 50 if we compare it with every other game in the world. Right, that's available on both NA and EU. So that would be a normal drop. We have this character also, which doesn't have any entrance tickets, but maybe we get lucky from the guild token. Let's just quickly check if we do get lucky. Today's low point seems good. Of course, there was a maintenance. So about 200,000 real players. I would say so myself, yes. Somewhere around 200k. With 200,000 real players, I think the game is to the popular side of games. There's other games in the top 5 games on Steam, like Apex, like Dota, like Counter-Strike, that maybe have more than 200k, but being in the top 5 on Steam for Lost Ark, I think that's a good achievement, right? So I would be happy if 200k would be the real number. Let's see. Oh god. I also need to do the cube. I literally have 3 times 3 tickets to use. I dislike using 3 tickets in a batch, because if you use 3, then that means that you only do 1 run for them, and even if you get the treasure stage, it's not like you get 3 times the loot from the treasure Shugo, or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, that monster. So I prefer to do them 1 by 1, but if on alts, I just do 3, 3, 3 if I have this many tickets. $200,000 concurrent players equals millions of active players a month. Yeah, that's a very fair point. I generally never think about that, like the fact that we're just looking at the concurrent players at any given moment, right? Asia is not on Steam. No, Asia is not on Steam. But I can tell you though that Golden River, the Lost Ark game director, was really happy when Lost Ark in Korea had 220,000 concurrent players. It was the joy of his life. Granted, that's just one country, while here in the West we have many countries in Europe and also North America, South America, Oceania as regions. So there's a lot more countries here. We should in theory have more than 200k, like Korea peaked at one point. But I think it's okay. I think it's decent. Yeah. You have my respect just because you chose Arcana as your main. Yeah, I mean, whoever plays Arcanist should get free gold on a weekly basis from Amazon Games. That's my opinion. And that's because obviously nobody's gonna take you in their pre-mates, right? So the way you make gold on an Arcanist is just to get it for free. I'm joking, okay? I would take an Arcanist in my groups. I like the crit synergy. I think it's a nice class. I think it's a class that is also to the mobile side, so not that hard to, let's say, learn new content on, which is sweet. really like to have a preemptive strike build here. Preemptive strike with like heavy armor, right? That would be pretty nice to scrap. So we're gonna take these honing materials that we get from here, and we're gonna take whatever we sort of farmed um, for the last part of last week also. We're gonna place them all in the account warehouse, because either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I would like to hone my destroyer. So I'm gonna need everything I get plus extra, of course. I'm just curious how much. I would be curious to see how far away am I with what I have gathered compared to what I need to get from 1370 to 1415. So I think I'm gonna use. I think after this I'm gonna use max roll just to try to get an idea of what is needed. Hey, look, David already posted it here. 8,000 destruction stones, and this is from 1370 to 1415. I'm interested in, yeah, and I want the weapon, of course, and the armor. 70k guardian, 30k gold, 300k shards, 2k leap stones, and 1.2k fusion material. But what about is this the average if you use luck materials also? Because I'm not necessarily planning on using luck materials. This is like the average scenario, or what is it? It's cheese? Okay. Also this week I need to gear up this scrapper a little bit more, because this character comes from being a 1340 old. So at 1340 with 3 engravings, that was pretty cool, but now you get to 1370 and it's pretty easy to get 4 engravings, so I would like to sort of adjust him to have 4. Yeah, at least for bosses, right? Maybe get a grudge in there, or a cursed doll on top of what I already have. Hey, happy weekly reset. Hey, thank you so much, buddy. Happy weekly reset for all of you also. Very excited also for the Una's gold, right? But that's gonna take a little bit longer. The reason why I didn't take any, in case any of you are wondering, why I didn't take any weekly quests on this scrapper for Chaos Dungeons is because I don't do 6 Chaos Dungeons for per week on this ult, and also on my second artillerist. I generally just do 4, because I do them with Energy of Repose, so I do Chaos Dungeons 4 times on a weekly basis, so it's never enough to complete right? And I don't like to over farm Chaos Dungeons on Scrapper. I like to over farm them on Destroyer. So I wouldn't do them regardless. Where's Vikas? Hey, Vikas is waiting. Listen, I believe that everyone's gonna be very happy. I believe that if, when they announce, they said that they're gonna announce more later this week, like what their plans are and why exactly was this delay needed. Because they said that they want to change something with monetization options, and I'm pretty sure that the day when they're gonna announce why this delay was needed is a day where everyone's gonna be happy, and it's gonna be okay that they delayed. Go a little bit in the shade. Hey, what level up did I get? Ah, an actual combat level up. That is nice. Sweet. I still cannot assign 10 points here, so I guess next level. I'm level 35. How many hours to 50? I finished level 10 to level 50 in 12 hours when the game started. Since then, I have not went through the leveling process again. So if you just focus on leveling and that's all you do, and you don't get sidetracked by anything like gathering or, I don't know, looking around at this beautiful scenery or doing Adventure Tome map completion, then it should take you also 12 hours or less. It took me 12 hours because I was also streaming and I'm playing a slower paced class. It doesn't have a lot of mobility like a Scrapper does, for example. Depends. Yeah. Any recommendation on how I could play my sharpshooter? I have a hard time enjoying playing it. I feel so underpowered during Guardian raids and Abyssal dungeons. I guess you're right. I've never seen a sharpshooter, let's say, being in the MVP or anything like that. So I suppose you're right in that sense. Oh, we need to also go to our stronghold, right, and set up some Guardian raids here. How can you play it? I don't know, if you're not enjoying the class simply because you look at the numbers and you don't feel good about those numbers, comparing them to other numbers that you see from other people at your own item level, of course, then just change your class. There's no reason for you um, to play something you don't enjoy. And I can tell you that sharpshooter was never in the top DPS classes for PvE content, right? So it was with sharpshooter, it was always, do you enjoy a ranger gameplay or you don't enjoy a ranger gameplay, right? The class is decent. It's not a bad class. It's a nice class. But if that's what bothers you, then I don't think that's ever going to get better for them to give a sharpshooter the same big numbers as a destroyer gets, for example. Not that a destroyer is doing much more DPS than a sharpshooter overall, but just saying like that one-time big number, if that's your problem. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, we're crafting also. We're also crafting maps, right? We're crafting South Verne maps. I've been using my energy of work to do archaeology, and we're crafting these maps so that eventually, when I have 50 maps, I would just like to, maybe have a stream, if it's not boring, I don't know, to just open 50 maps in South Verne and see if we get lucky for one of these relic tools, right? Toolkits, so we can sell it for a lot of gold. I'm not spending any gold on the materials. I'm just using my energy of work over weeks to get to 50 maps and craft them myself. I just wanted to try it out. Generally, I do herbalism to get it out of the way fast, and it still makes a profit. But for the past 2 weeks, or for the past week, I've been doing this. Yeah. But we're not interested in this here right now. We're interested in the station. Okay, it's a pretty shitty rank. It is what it is. This week we lost, but it's not a problem because I'm not gonna do Guardian raids on 6 different characters. We set up the 4-hour one. No, we don't set up anything right now because I have too few energy of work. Do you guys like this lush reed grass? This is a pretty rare drop from Lush Reed Island. The fact that you can, like the PvP island, in my opinion, better than the island soul. The Lush Reed grass craft, very nice. Just fill up your plot with this. Yeah. Anyway, oh god, let's move on, huh? Nice. One boss rush ticket. I guess we can do a boss rush ticket, and I can also finish another daily. There's an OP sharpshooter in my server. There's no such thing as an OP sharpshooter. I mean, OP compared to other sharpshooters, sure, but like, you know, compared to sorcerers or whatnot. Yeah. This is the one. I'm gonna create another party for this boss rush. It's gonna be called X1111 menu of ones. If in case any of you wants to join. Beautiful weed grass. Yeah, there you go. Where do you get that grass? You get that grass from Lush Reed Island. Thank you so much, by the way, for joining me once more. Lush Reed Island is an event island, a PvP island. Where was it? Was it here? No, it was in this quadrant. This one right here, Lush Reed, and it's a random drop from the chest that can also give you the soul. Oh, OP sharpshooter Omega Whale. Okay, gotcha. 1510 item level. All right. Well, at 1510 item level sharpshooter with a plus 25 weapon, you most likely do more damage than a level 1470 or 1400 sorceress, right? I hate that island. It's the worst of all. Really? I mean, the Snowpang Island, in my opinion, is worse than that. But that's just me. Got any juicers here? 1370. An alt 1465. He's not a juicer. Come on. At 1465, he's not a juicer. He's almost level 60. This guy. Holy fuck! He purchased every single pot from every single guild merchant ever. Right? Yeah, he plays a lot of PvP also. He does a lot of island content as well, or at least did. Good job, buddy. I like to see this. Yeah, very nice. 4 engraving still. Not a juice. Absolutely not a juicer. Very nice. Good job. Where's our last one? 1450. Definitely not a juicer. Yeah. A juicer. Juicers don't like endurance. So, at least that. I love Snowpang. Well, there you go. I can never say on streams that I hate Snowpang because last stream I was also blamed for saying that it's the worst island ever. In my opinion, it is. It's just whatever. Just bad. Just go through that event. Maybe I'm just not used to it. Maybe I'm just not used to, let's say, having these kinds of fun events to do in Lost Ark. For me, it was always just I don't know. I don't know. With Lost Ark, I'm not the most efficient person when it comes to playing the game, but for me, these side events that you could do in Lost Ark, Christmas events and these kinds of things, they were nice at the beginning when I first came from other MMOs to Lost Ark, and I thought, hey, this MMO also has events. I'm used to them. It's nice. But eventually, when I got to understand that I need to focus a lot of my playtime on actual content and playing, and maybe doing some PvP in my spare time, then I didn't just have time for events in Lost Ark. But I guess they're nice. Yeah. I have nothing against events. I want to have events, mostly for other people to enjoy, not necessarily for me. We're close to roster level 144 also, by the way. And I still haven't finished my South Verne on one of my characters. So that's pretty nice. Oops, there we go. I have to do that. And I have my second destroyer, which is also now in tier 2. It's going to be in tier 3 this week. I can finish South Verne on that as well, plus all of the tier 2 tower. I'm pretty sure that this week we're going to get to 150 roster level, which is pretty nice. Guild Wars 2 has horrible events. I used to like events in Guild Wars 2. I thought that the events in Guild Wars 2 are one of the main things of the game, the main points of the game. By the way, if you enjoy the stream or if you enjoy me, please don't forget to press the like button. I'm looking at the like button and it's what, 100 likes? Is that 100 likes? 100 likes. And there's 400 viewers. Now, Rooney was the only fun event. Yeah. I mean, there are some fun events, and they want to do more of these kinds of things in Lost Ark as time passes. This year in Korea, there's going to be a big focus on horizontal fun. So that means more events, more modes that you can play the game in, which is sweet. Level 5 and a level 6. Okay, let's just store some stuff in the roster storage, whatever is tradable, right? I don't know what. We can store these runes as well from now on, so we can get them over to the character where it sort of matters. Is there anything here that I can store? I don't think so. Okay, so we're good. Yeah. Awesome. This one's Gucci. I feel like I've gotten burned out. What do you say is a good ratio? If you're getting burned out from doing content because you have several alts that you play, I always felt that because at the beginning of the game, alts were always a thing, right? So you always had to have alts in Lost Ark. It was never a time when alts didn't mean anything. But at the beginning of the game, alts were more for enjoying more of the game, simply because for some reason in this game, content gets consumed very fast. It's like 4 minutes per chaos. It's, I don't know, 7 minutes per Argos P1. It's, so it's, this weekly big content with Legion raids is like 1 or 2 hours per week with your friends. So why don't I have these things set up on this character? Because I do. Why doesn't it never change? Because I've never goddamn set my... This character is the only character where it doesn't change my skill build. I don't know why. Anyway, so what I recommend is that you play classes that you truly enjoy. If when you think about alts, you don't have to think about the fact that you need alts, otherwise you're gonna not be able to make it free to play. That might be the case, but what I'm saying is that playing, the classes that you really enjoy is more important than quitting the game, and because you're burned out. Um, that's why I also play so few types of classes, simply because I don't think I would enjoy logging to that class on a daily basis. The same goes with the class builds, for example. One of the reasons why I got myself a mobbing build on my two main classes, one of my destroyers and one of my um, artillerists, is simply because I want to enjoy this content that I have to do on a daily basis a lot more than I am enjoying it with a grudge on or with a very slow specialization build. Um, so these would be my recommendations. And again, if you don't feel like playing all of your alts or neither of your alts for like a week or 2 weeks, it's better for you not to play them and just to let them be there and log into your main character, to your Baltan, to your Argos, to your whatever, as opposed to still playing them and then just leaving the game for a week. It's not worth it, right? So yeah. And very many people get locked on the idea that something's different in Lost Ark compared to other MMOs. Like here, this is a grind fest. That you need 15 olds to be able to keep up with whales in the game. That is true. You're never going to be able to keep up with a whale. So you're always going to have people that are much better geared than you. But at the same time, it really just doesn't matter. As long as you're in the game and you're enjoying this MMO, at the end of the day, that's all that matters, really. So I don't see, I never saw what is the difference in between Lost Ark and other MMOs. Every MMO has cooldowns. Every MMO allows you to do this much on a daily basis, or fewer or more. So because of that, I always recommended to people to just try and see Lost Ark as just any other game. I personally, for some reason, I never got bored. Like I never got bored of the game itself. I did get bored of classes. I did get bored of some content, and I just didn't want to do it anymore. But of the game itself, not to log in one day simply because I'm burned out or bored, it never happened to me. But then again, I never really, let's say, I never really thought. I never really rationalized. I need my old number 1. Now I need old number 2. Now I need number 3 guy. Because if I don't, next week my members are gonna be more geared than me. I just let it flow as the game progressed. Yeah. And at the time when I'm gonna find some other game that I like more than Lost Ark, because it's not that hard to have another game that you like more than Lost Ark. Even for me, Lost Ark is missing some things that maybe I would enjoy, or maybe I'm doing too much of the way Lost Ark wants me to do things, and I'm ready for a change, right? Then I'm just gonna leave and just play another game. I'm not bound to Lost Ark, right? So yeah, if you need to take a break to go to another game, please feel free. For example, this character, this artillerist, don't really enjoy doing chaos dungeons with this character, simply because I don't yet have a proper build on this character to do chaos dungeons with. I'm running with grudge, barrage enhancement, and cursed doll, while trying to maintain adrenaline, because otherwise I would feel guilty, and I'm running specialization and swiftness. It's not the worst thing you can have. You can have specialization and crit, which is even worse. But I'm just saying it's not the most fun character for me to play. The same is my Taijutsu Scrapper. That I feel like if you're a Scrapper, if you're a different class main and you're trying a Scrapper like I am, you really have to have that Scrapper geared properly for the content that you're doing. Some classes are just not very enjoyable. But if I feel like I would hate the game because I play my Scrapper, I wouldn't play my Scrapper. You know what? Get some spirit absorption. Get the spirit absorption engraving. Yeah, use it everywhere. Who cares? At least you're having fun, yeah. Preemptive strike. Yeah, there you go. Spirit absorption and preemptive strike. That's the build. That's the build that's gonna make you like this game. We're gonna take the loot from this character also, and we're gonna shove it in the account warehouse. Some dude has a question. I have a so I used to make gold by crafting tier 3 oreja honing stones, but now fish costs almost 3 times as much. What other ways of making gold from crafting do you suggest? Making gold from crafting varies from week to week. You have to keep track of the prices and decide on the spot what you're gonna do this week. Yes, during the bot times, fish was cheap, and the price for the oreja fusion material was at the same level as it was for all this time. 9 gold, at least on EU Central. 9 gold, 5 gold for Kaldar. So it was worth the craft. But right now the fish price is going up, so you're not gonna make so much money out of it. Depends on the pot prices also, like pots, right? Maps, secret maps. I'm gonna show you a spreadsheet in a moment where one person has opened 200 secret maps, and there is profit to be made by crafting those. But you need to do excavating, right? And you need to get lucky. But he did, and out of 100 maps that he was testing, he actually got lucky and he made a pretty decent profit. Maybe just fish. Yeah, you can also try fishing yourself, of course. You know, doing this thing where you buy the materials and you craft something and you want to make like a lot of gold. This is very, very seasonal and very occasional, where you will feel that you've made some nice profit. You need to keep track of market prices. You need to, you know, do all sorts of these kinds of things. Let's quickly take a look at the at that sheet so I can show you what the guy did with 100 maps. I have him somewhere. Ah, here he is. I'm just looking for a sheet, okay? That's all I'm doing. This is the one. So here he has a Punica tab here at the bottom. This is a Punica tab and this is a South Verne tab. So he did both of the regions. And here he has the, or you can add here, I'm gonna link you this. You can add here the market value of the ancient relic. These are all the drops from the maps, right? Real relic, Oreja relics, solar grace, solar blessing, etc. relic kits, and you can add the price for them on your particular server. And you can also see, even if you buy all of the materials, you can see based on his success rate with 100 maps done, you can see how much gold you would be able to make as a profit um, on an average, even if you purchase all of these materials, right? um, yeah. And he also has here the prices for crafting everything. um, yeah. How much did he spend in total, and how much profit did he make? Yeah, a pretty nice amount of gold to make based on how much he has spent, of course. So if you're interested in doing maps as another activity, then feel free to use this sheet. This is his luck and his success rate with 100 maps. But um, but yeah, again, more materials. Let's add them. Let's also add the. Let's go and visit the guild merchant, right? Maybe we can have some boss rush tickets from here as well. Look, he's in the chat also. Dar Gaming, that's him. Yeah. Yeah. How much is a master kit on EU Central though? Haven't checked in a while. Where are we? 15,000. Right. But okay, the prices for the ingredients for the maps might be different as well. Does the server name matter within the same region? No, it doesn't matter when you're trying to play with the other people. Is South Verne confirmed to be better? Dar? I'm not sure. I didn't look to compare them. Cool. Let's open these bags from the last week's boss rushes. He says not really. Alright, let's add also these gems. Oh shit, not here. I'm gonna take these gems and we're gonna combine them more. Ooh, a level 7. This is pretty sweet. If we need to sell a level 7 gem, how much is a level 7 gem on EU Central? If we need to sell a level 7 gem just to make more money for honing to 14, 15, I think it's worth it. Level 7. We search for all classes. Tier 3. 5.9k. Alright. Just to know. Alright. Many things that can be placed in the roster warehouse. This is also level 3. That's sweet. Some more gold from Orejas. Oh, wait, we have some more Guardian loot here. Just to be sure that I'm not missing somewhere 100 gold somehow. Right. Couple of orejas. Anyone wants to join oreja? Should I make like an oreja group, or you guys already did it? When will the next fake news come out? I have another idea right now to meme on them for the mid-June thing, but I think I'm gonna be too late with that. I wanted to make fun of their mid-June um, um, situation, but if they're going to post the reasoning behind the delay from mid-June to now, and everyone's gonna be happy with it, my meme on the mid-June thing is not gonna make any sense. I'm gonna create a lobby in case anyone wants to. It's gonna be named both big huge. We're gonna start there. An Ultron, right? Chaos Gaze Ghost Ship in 2 minutes. We can do them a little bit later, huh? No. Hey, why are you doing at 14:45? These things. I wouldn't do it. It still does for mid-July and mid-August. Yeah, but if they, um, um, if they, if they confirm the reasoning behind it, behind the delay, then it's going to be a little bit weird for me to make fun of something that has already been understood why it's like this. Right now it would be fun today if I could have that video, but I cannot because it's an idea that requires more people, and I need to get my friends over so we can record outside. I find it to be a very funny idea, where I would be doing one of those prank videos, and I would like title the video somewhere like mid-June violent pranks in the hood, like those people that do prank videos title their clickbait things. And I would go up to people right on the street, and I would just tell them something that annoys them, and then they would ask me like, when is Vikas coming, and I answer mid-June, and then everyone starts jumping on me to beat me up, because they don't like the mid-June thing. But again, it doesn't work. I don't think it works anymore. Maybe with another thing that they will fuck up on, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna have more. You're skeptical that the reason would be accepted. They're gonna probably tell us something in the lines of Yoz's jar is no longer, let's say, an RNG kind of system for skins where you need to pay a lot of gold or real money to get your legendary skins, and we have changed that to, I don't know, have sort of a pity system or just not be RNG at all. Everyone's gonna be so happy with it, right? Yeah. Of course it's on Smilegate, absolutely. Because Smilegate are the ones that need to change systems within the game. Amazon is not doing any dev work. So if there's something to change, something big like this, then they have to change it. Well, we're not getting MVP this run because we're being carried, but just as happy as the class cadence. Okay, fine. They right, yeah. I get what you're saying. I get it. But this class cadence was actually one of the things that I can talk about in this prank video. I can go up to people and make fun of the class release cadence still, and also make fun of the Arcanist, that it's the next class in line. Like someone would be asking me, hey, what's the next class you're gonna do? And I'm gonna be like, the Arcanist. And then they're gonna jump on me, and there's gonna be muffled sounds, and I'm gonna yell, bro, it's a prank, like they did on their videos. So yeah. But we'll see. The idea is funny. Hey, thank you. My one member in the chat thinks it's funny. That's nice. I'm gonna appeal with this video to thousands of people. Is it possible to gear transfer a nightmare piece to a legendary Argos piece and keep the nightmare piece to dismantle for bones, or will the nightmare piece be destroyed? So it is possible, yes, of course, to yeah, but you're not gonna keep the piece. Yeah. That's not the thing. Yeah. You can transfer the hones over, right, from your current legendary set. You can transfer the hones over to the Argos, to the new relic set, and then the legendary piece will be destroyed. Sounds like a great idea. Just stop spoiling. Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess I should. I guess I should stop spoiling it. Yeah. Right. Glad I did the ghost ship and not the Oreja. I got the Akan card. Very nice. Good job. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice for 2024 when you're gonna need the Akan card. When did I max out my strategic failure? Let's quickly take a look. Achievements. It's in items, right? Character. Items. It was maxed on the 3rd, sorry, on the 6th of March. Yeah. I got 3 Archons yesterday from PAX. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I guess you're maxed out. Isn't this an American date format? No, I did not max out this in June. Yeah, no, it was in March. Yeah. It's mid-June. Yeah, I maxed it out in mid-June. Yeah, that's true. Um, I didn't understand where I am supposed to go here in this phase, but maybe it's not gonna matter. We're getting boosted anyway by a lovely person at 1445. Any idea on when server transfer will be available? I switched to EU West as Central was congested with my will my progress transfer over. Um, they, as far as I know, they don't have this functionality yet to let you transfer regions. You don't only want a server transfer, you want a region transfer, and that's something that's not available. But I believe that they're working on it, okay? I believe they're working on it. And I believe this would be, let's say, the next step in, the next major step in them. I'm top? Maybe? This is 6. Do I get a 6 on top? Shit. Wait, what happened? How was I alive? I took someone's spot? I killed someone? I killed someone. I killed someone. I killed someone. Holy cow. Did I kill our booster? I think I killed our the person who was, or not. Wasn't this the geared person? Yeah, you were. Oh god. Maybe the other person was also yeah, the other person was even more geared. All right, thank you so much guys for boosting me. Yeah, very nice of you. Hey, I dinged level 57 on my second artillerist also. Yeah, I think this region transfers and sorting out the regions is a thing that they're working on, because they have several regions now, and with time, maybe not necessarily now, but with time, they have to do something about the other regions as well. So at least have the marketplace be shared, right? If not these server transfers, but at the moment, not server transfers, region transfers. Yeah. Even server transfer is not yet a feature in Lost Ark. Even more so, region transfer, right? Hey. Nice. One more Argos run. Where is my Argos runs? $2,500 gold for a P3 bus. Oops. P1 high roster. Am I high roster? I think I might be high roster. I'm not sure. 143. It's a decent roster. I don't buy the chest. I don't buy the chest on characters that I know I'm not going to hone anytime soon. This artillerist is one character that I'm not going to hone anytime soon. If it would be on my destroyer, then on one of my destroyers, my main destroyer, then I would buy the chest, but not on these characters that are going to probably stay sort of forever at 1470, right? Because honing is hard enough, right? And I also want to be 1460, 1490 on one character in this game. So yeah, because of that, I got a juiced relic accessory sold for 50k. Holy shit. Got a juiced level 9 gem. So nice. So nice, right? When you're done with your, let's say, with your own accessories and you have like 5 engravings and you're basically ready for anything that exists in Lost Ark from now on. And also your gear, you know, you're working on that, you're working on the quality, your relic gear, I mean. It's so nice to just be at the gem part and just get some cool drops and sell them and just juice yourself even more with high level gems. Can you buy bonus chests in each phase of Valtan and Vaikas, or only the last chest? It's the last chest, but you do get rewards for every phase. Yeah. Almost missed a flamethrower there, but I missed it now. Because we are doing Argos, boys. And Argos has his own mind. Don't you love this boss? Things he does, places he goes to. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we're coming back. We're spending an awakening here, even though we already have firepower, but I'm pretty sure that he's going to transition from here, yeah, to another stage. Oops, where am I? I'm number 1, I'm top. I didn't even pay attention. Yes, yes, yes. Did I say something different? About the chests, I mean, for Legion raids. Of course you can buy chests. Yeah? Did I say that you cannot? Oh, shit. I apologize if I said that. Even vaping with one hand, you can still do the jump mechanic. Yeah, yes, you should buy every chest in Legion raids. You should buy every chest. Absolutely. Why did I go there even? I'm gonna rest up after this. use him up right here. Maybe we can finish. And that's the last thing she said. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Shameful. I've consumed 2 deaths on this run. I thought we could finish it. We were close. I said it. Happy reset day. Hey, thank you so much, buddy. Happy reset day for you too. Vikas is not out yet, no. Pretty nice. Oops. Did we get anything this patch? There wasn't any patch today. Today was just a regular maintenance. I wish you all the 10k from the Una's the 10k bars. Hey, we have one. We have one. Let's 240. We have to swap. Did I do my guild things? No, I did not. Just one and the support research. We have to swap to this character. Hey, thank you, Ariel and Faisal. Thank you. Good to catch you live again. Yeah, I'm towards the end of my stream today. There was a maintenance. I would have started a bit sooner, but yeah, I didn't want to start and with the servers not there. 145k players at the moment. Yeah, sounds about right. Maybe 180k. Sounds also about right. Let's get that. Let's see if we can get the Una. We have 520. It's here. The Una bag, I mean. We got a chicken event taken away from us. That is the new patch. Yeah, they've removed that one. But hey, we got some feathers. We got some feathers. Feathers of resurrection. Not even a purple bar. Not even a goddamn purple bar. Where's my other character? This one. Yes. Why don't I finish the last Argos gate? That alt is not at the item level needed for the last Argos gate. When does the last Una token upgrade happen for tier 3? Wasn't it at 1370? I don't know for sure. Yeah, I never paid attention. No 14 character yet? No 1460 character yet? No, I don't have any 1460 characters yet. I'm not sure which character I should be getting to 1460. So I think that right now I'm working on my... where are we and why are we here? Well, since we're here, where is my fishing boat? Right now I think it's going to be the destroyer who's going to reach 1460. Special sales, last page, not last page, before the last page. Yeah, I'm at the moment confused as to what am I supposed to be doing, either the artillerist or the destroyer. So that's why I don't have it. Fuck, why did I dock? 1415, look, 1415, the last upgrade for the Unas. There you go. Someone in chat knows. Wasn't it 1370 though? Might be wrong. Most likely I'm wrong and you're right. Okay, we don't need at the moment on this character. I just wanted to throw to get some gems over. and fuse them so I can just throw them afterwards in the roster warehouse alongside. I don't need to throw these there. Faisal, yo, thank you so much, buddy, for the 50 Canadian dollars. Very nice. Look at that super sticker. Everyone's happy for the weekly reset. Holy cow. That cat looks a little bit like my destroyer's hammer, to be honest with you. Yeah, they should have a cat skin, like a cat head skin for the destroyer hammer, in my opinion. Thank you so much, buddy. Look, if Ares said that it's 1415, then it's 1415. Yeah, he knows. Awesome. Why doesn't this fit? Okay, we're gonna remove this and add that. We can add these also. Got a couple of legendary maps here that I have to do a bit later. Cool. Let's hop on to my this character. Thank you, Faisal. Very nice of you. Yeah. Out of water, out of Red Bull, out of everything. Now, let's quickly see. I think one of you told me in the chat, but I still wanna double check. Let's add from here also if we have anything that's tradable, just so we can get a good overview on what we are actually, how far away are we. I'm going to take these gems. Right. Nothing at the moment. Okay, these we have in progress. Let's just quickly jump on over to them. We haven't finished any cooldowns on my destroyer. Well, actually, we have. Okay, we have. We haven't finished on my 1445 artillerist, and here we still have the Argos raid. I said I'm gonna do it at 1400 when we get there, and I forgot dailies here, and I also need to do Argos and the Abyssal Dungeons, so there's some gold from there. This one I also forgot dailies. Holy shit. Low bank dailies, very important. I need to do my Valtans, I need to do my Argoses, and also everything else on my artillery. So we have plenty of cooldowns to go about. Also 2 more bags of daily Una's gold from there as well. Right, but just out of curiosity. Wait, I need to finish my... Yes, I need to finish my this week's Argos also, so I can get my last piece, so I can actually hone it, right? We're low on... I think we're low on this. Let's quickly take a look. Maxroll, by the way, for those of you who are new, maxroll.gg, a very nice website for you to take a look at some Lost Ark things. They have some nice, interesting guides. They have some nice map completion resources here. They have also what we're going to use, the upgrade calculator. And if you guys want some other very nice Lost Ark guides, where I also personally write guides, some very nice guides also. You have icyveins.com in the Lost Ark section. They have here some guides that we just started literally a couple of weeks ago, uploading guides to this website. It's myself, it's Wilkie, it's gonna be Lino very soon. Some very nice content creators. Kanima has written a couple of guides. Shandayman on the Shadow Hunter. Very nice guides here you have, and also some other general guides, but class guides here. For example, my Firepower Artillerist guide, very nice, very in-depth. Stuff that I recommend for those of you who are new. Here you go. I'm gonna link this in chat. Upgrade calculator also. Cool. So what we need from here is... what do we need from here? We need we're gonna reset this. We're gonna need a tier 3 armor, 1340. We need 5 pieces of this, from 6 to 15. We do an average scenario. We do a no additional materials, even though we're gonna use some. Yeah, this is the one, right? This is what we need. Cool. That's for the armor, and also for the weapon, again from 6 to 15, just one of these. We're gonna add it again. And this is, wait, this is to 1415, right? So plus 15 is 1415. Yeah, yeah. All right. So 40k gold, we are short 30k. That's gonna be doable. We can also sell some stuff that we have. 359,000 shards. This is also something that we're short on. Just have 118,000. All right. It's gonna be a bit better than this though. $1,500 orejas. We are currently at 600 or 700. So I need to either buy more of these or gather. 30,000 destruction stones. At least, how are we looking there? We are at 15, let's say 20,000. So we're missing one stack of these babies as well. 87,000 of these guardian stone crystals. We are missing several stacks of this. We are at, let's say, 25,000. And 2,400 greater honor leap stones. We're missing those as well. We're gonna get them. If we need to get them, we're gonna get them. 675 to 2.4 thousand. What do you guys think? It's a tough thing. It's a tough thing, but we might actually get it. We're gonna use all of our resources and all of our gold that we still have to get this week. We're hoping to get lucky. Maybe something drops nice finally that I can sell. We're going to use our energy of work to craft our oreja materials. We already have 500. We just need 1,000 more, which shouldn't be that hard to do in the next 3 days. And the stuff that we still need else, we are going to try and purchase from the auction house. Obviously, the situation is going to be better than this, right? Isn't it starting from +8? No. Well, I'm at +6. I'm at +6 at the moment. Yeah. The situation is going to be better than this, definitely. Better than what the calculator shows. Let's see. This is going to tell us everything. Alright. 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 Yeah. So this basically told me what's going to happen. If I'm going to make it to 1415 this weekend or not. The game is talking to me. Luckily, we have enough silver. As I did mention, I am getting salary this week. Actually, I should be getting it today or tomorrow. So maybe a $50 also investment. Maybe is that accepted? A $50 investment? I haven't paid real money to Lost Ark in several months, okay? So maybe a $50 investment, several months. Basically been 2 months. So maybe a $50 investment is something that we can possibly do. But $50 is not going to take us very far. It's not going to take us very far. But I really want to get to 1415 this week. If I would be waiting, then I could potentially wait a little bit longer. Maybe another week. and be way closer than I am right now. Best case scenario is not going to happen. But it's going to be somewhere in between the best case scenario and the average scenario. This is what I'm feeling right now, right? I don't even know how they calculate this best case scenario, because the difference is absolutely gigantic. Like, best case scenario means you don't fail ever? Is that what you think? I never knew how they calculate their things. Where is this calculator? Here you go. It's I linked it in the chat. All one tabs? Oh, really? Well, then that's never gonna happen. Okay, but anyway, it's gonna be somewhere in between. Is this average scenario? Okay, I guess what is the worst case scenario? Holy shit. The worst case scenario is absolutely insane. 200,000. Okay, so we're gonna be lucky if the average scenario is something that we're gonna get. We're gonna be lucky if this is the case, right? Yeah, but I really want to get to 14-15 this week. I really want to get to 14-15 because people are asking me like, hey, why don't you have any characters at 1460 yet? How much is it from? Let's just duplicate this. Can we duplicate this? Let's reset everything. How much is it from tier 3? Let's say tier 3 armor. I'm just curious of the difference in between this and this. Oh shit, did we just reset? Oh no, we didn't. Okay, whew, fine. I'm just curious of the difference because people are asking me why don't you have any characters at 14-16 yet? And I really want to get there, but let's just quickly take a look. Yeah, don't look. Don't look. Hide your kids when we do the worst case scenario. Holy shit. I generally don't use like these calculators and stuff because that's the reason why, because it just is so daunting, the thought. Okay, so what do we have here? We have did we just take all of the tradable materials? Is that why I have, or we didn't? So let's say that, I don't know, an average of plus 16, right? We are plus 16 on this particular gear, from 16 to, what do we need? We need, I think it was, what was it? 19, was it? No, it was 18. Okay, so from plus 16 to plus 18, let's say, on an average, I have 5 pieces of armor. Is this a right calculation though? One is 19, 17, 15, two of them are 15, so let's, yeah, plus 16 I believe is, yeah. Alright, so from plus 16 to plus 18 we have 5 pieces of armor, and that's the only thing we need, right? So we can reach 1460, shouldn't be a big leap. Failed attempts, we're gonna leave this at 0. Average scenario, tier 3 armor, stronghold research, yeah, we already have it here. Wait, yeah. 25k gold, thousands of these, which is not hard to do. 62k and 1.4k. Yeah, this is definitely very doable. I could do this also, but we have the shards, and it's very easy to get the remaining leap stones. This shouldn't be a problem. We already have, what, 230k, so we can get another 30k from the auction house. 24k gold, right? So anyway, I really want to hone. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but yeah, mid-June. I'm gonna do it mid-June. Anyway, we're gonna hone this weekend. This weekend we're gonna hone for sure. I'm gonna finish more cooldowns. We're gonna try to do more kiosks. 14:45. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe I get lucky. Who knows? This Sunday on Baltan, get a couple of good things, and we're definitely gonna try to hone. This though looks like holy bejesus. You know what I'm saying? This is a lot of resources, but we're gonna snip this, and we're going to see how many I'm gonna have all of this. I'm going to have all of this ready for one of my streams this weekend, and we're gonna see if we just have this, are we gonna make it to 14-15? But I will have it. I absolutely will have it because I really want to. A lot of maybes. Yeah, there's a lot of maybes. Yeah, there's a lot of maybes in Lost Ark. June or July. By mid-July, we should be 14-15. But no, on a serious note, I want to do it this weekend at any cost. I don't know what the cost is going to be. Maybe I'm going to take a loan. You know, my wife has actually quite a lot of gold. I think somewhere around 100k. So maybe I can just take a loan from her. Even though she's lower item level and she doesn't really want to spend gold like that. Plus, she doesn't trust me that I'm gonna ever give back, but maybe I'm gonna take some a loan from her and I'm gonna get to 14-15. I really want to do Valtan on my destroyer. I've never done Valtan on a destroyer ever in my life because I've never played really a destroyer for very long. But anyway, thank you guys. Well, why don't you take cheapest route with all plus 12 and 2 items on 17? Yeah, I could potentially do that also. I could get my gloves and my shoulders right for the highest strength gain. I could get them to higher than 15 and just leave the other items at 12 or 13. Yeah, I could do that also. I could also go full YOLO and just get my weapon to plus 20 because I did the same on my artillerist also. Just because I thought it's the best investment for a DPS class, which obviously it is. It's not the most efficient, but it is, let's say, the best in that sense. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for dropping over. Thank you for the members. Thank you for the kind donations. I really appreciate you. Like this stream, please. And I'm gonna see you very soon. Until then, maybe we're gonna get the reasoning as to why they delayed. They said they're gonna give it to us by the end of this week, which is either later today or tomorrow. So keep an eye on the official Lost Ark website. Yeah, I salute you, my friends. I'll see you really soon.